Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. Welcome to your chemistry second paper class of standard 12. Today I will discuss from electrochemistry. And today I will discuss mainly conductance of electrolytes. The capacity to conduct electricity by an aqueous solution or molten ionic compound is called conductance or conductivity of electrolyte. It is denoted by capital L or capital G. That means the ability to conduct electricity by an aqueous solution or molten ionic compound is known as conductance or conductivity of that electrolyte. Quantitatively, the conductance of an electrolyte is inverse of its electrical resistance. So we have to know what is electrical resistance. The resistance created by an electrolyte against conducting electricity by its ions is known as electrical resistance of that electrolyte. That means liquid medium opposes the movement of positive or negative ions of the electrolyte, which is actually called resistance of electrolyte, and it is denoted by capital R. So we can say conductance L equal to 1 by R. Now, unit of conductance. So in CGS unit of conductance is per ohm or mho. That means the CGS unit of resistance is ohm. So in CGS unit of conductance will be per ohm. And in SI unit of conductance is Siemens, and it is denoted by capital S. So we can write 1 Siemens equal to 1 per ohm equal to 1 mho. Now, types of conductance or conductivity. To compare the conductance of different types of electrolytes, conductance mainly expressed in three ways. Specific conductance, which is denoted by kappa, equivalent conductance, which is denoted by lambda, and molar conductance, which is denoted by lambda m or mu. Now, specific conductance of an electrolyte. If two electrodes are placed in L centimeter distance and each electrode with cross-section area A centimeter square are placed in an electrolytic solution in which electrical resistance is R, then according to Ohm's law we can write R is proportional L by A, or R is equal to rho into L by A, where rho is proportionally constant. This rho is called specific resistance and its unit is ohm centimeter. So we can write rho equal to RA divided by L. So this is specific resistance, and if the value of A equal to 1 centimeter and L equal to, if the value of A equal to 1 centimeter square, that is A is area, and length L is equal to 1 centimeter, then we can write rho equal to R or R equal to rho. So we can say specific resistance of an electrolyte is the resistance of that electrolytic solution in which two electrodes are kept in 1 centimeter distance and each electrode is of with 1 centimeter square cross section area. Follow the picture, then it will be clear to you. This is an electrolytic cell, and these are two electrodes which are connected with the electrical source. So these two electrodes distance between them is 1 centimeter and the area of electrodes is 1 centimeter square, length plus breadth into breadth. So the resistance of this electrolytic solution is actually known here specific resistance. So what will be the specific conductance? The inverse of the specific resistance is called specific conductance. That means electrical resistance is electrical conductance is the inverse of electrical resistance. Similarly, the inverse of a specific resistance is also called the specific conductance. So kappa equal to 1 by rho, and already we have seen rho equal to AR by L. So here 1 by rho equal to L divided by AR. So we can write 1 divided by capital R into L by A. So finally we can write kappa equal to 1 by R means conductance L into L by A. This is the specific conductance formula. Now unit of specific conductance. So in CGS unit, specific conductance kappa equal to 1 by R into L by A. So 1 by ohm into centimeter, L is centimeter divided by centimeter square. So finally we will get per ohm per centimeter. The CGS unit of specific conductance is per ohm per centimeter. And in SI unit, specific conductance is Siemens per meter. Factors on which conductance and specific conductance both are dependent. That means on the following factors, conductance and specific conductance both are dependent, such as number of ions in electrolyte, charge of ions, size of ions, speed of ions, temperature, concentration of solution, nature of solvent. Nature of solvent. That means these are actually affected on the conductance of an electrolytic solution. Such as number of ions, that means concentration. If the concentration of the electrolytic solution is more, then the conductivity will be also more. The speed of ions. Speed of ions is, if the speed of ions is more, electrical conductivity also will be more. Temperature. You know that if the temperature is increases of electrolytes, then their kinetic energy of the ions are also increases, so conductivity is also increases. So like this way, these points are actually affected on the conductivity of electrolytes. Now follow this point, nature of solvent. How nature of solvent is affected? Follow here. Solvent attracts cations and anions of electrolyte and helps to separate them. That means solvent actually ionizes, responsible for ionization of the electrolytes. Here one information you should know, that is dielectric constant of the solvent. What is dielectric constant? The capacity of a solvent to separate oppositely charged ions of an electrolyte is called dielectric constant of the solvent. And the more the dielectric constant of a solvent, the more ionizable the electrolyte, that is electrical conductance of that electrolyte increases. So what is dielectric constant? It is actually the capacity of a solvent to ionizes the electrolytes and ionization power of that solvent. And if this value of constant is more, then the ionization ability of that solvent will also be more. For example, dielectric constant of water is 80 and then that of alcohol is 25. And for this, electrolyte ionizes most in water. For this, generally aqueous solutions are used as electrolytes. Now equivalent conductance. What is equivalent conductance? The conductance of an 1 gram equivalent electrolytic solution kept in between two electrodes separated by 1 centimeter is called equivalent conductance. It is denoted by lambda. If the volume of 1 gram equivalent solution is V centimeter cube and its specific conductance is kappa, then we can write lambda equal to kappa into V. And let the concentration of an electrolyte is C gram equivalent mass per liter. So C gram equivalent mass of electrolyte is in 1 liter, that is 1000 centimeter cube. So in 1 gram equivalent mass of electrolyte is in 1 liter per C. C is gram equivalent mass. So here volume will be 1000 centimeter cube divided by C. So equivalent conductance equal to K into 1000 centimeter cube divided by C. Here one point you should know. You can determine equivalent mass of a compound like this way. This is actually molecular mass divided by total charge of cation. For example, sodium carbonate. Molecular mass is 106 and its amount of cation, charge of cations is +2. So the equivalent mass of sodium carbonate is 53. Now unit. So in CCS unit, the unit is kappa per ohm per centimeter and centimeter cube by divided by gram equivalent. So simplify the units, we can finally we will get per ohm centimeter square and per gram equivalent. And in SI unit, equivalent conductance equal to Siemens meter square per gram equivalent mass. Now molar conductance of an electrolyte. The conductance of 1 mole electrolytic solution kept in between two electrodes separated by 1 centimeter is called molar conductance. It is denoted by lambda m. So we can write lambda m equal to kappa into V, where kappa equal to actually 1000 centimeter cube divided by mole. So we can write its unit in CGS system easily, per ohm centimeter square per mole. Actually these three conductors are same, just here the concentration of electrolytic solutions are different. In equivalent conductance, concentration of solution is expressed in gram equivalent mass per liter. Here molar conductance, electrolytic concentration of electrolytic solution is expressed in mole. So others are same. Now we have to know another two terms, that is conductivity cell, which I have shown in figure. The electrical cell having two electrodes of definite area fixed at a definite distance, generally used to measure the resistance of a definite volume of an electrolyte, is called conductivity cell. And conductivity cell constant, the ratio of distance between two electrodes and area of an electrode, is called cell constant, which is denoted by L by A. So its unit in CGS system will be per centimeter, and in its unit of in SI system will be per meter. Now we will follow some problems based on conductance of electrolyte. For example, at 25 degrees centigrade, two electrodes are placed in an electrolyte of 0.1 normal concentration. That means here the unit of concentration is normal. At distance 1.5 centimeter and it shows 5 ohm resistance. Calculate its equivalent conductance. Follow the math. Here what is given? The resistance, specific resistance, that is value of R value of R is given. Also distance, that means L is given, area A is also given, and the concentration equivalent conductance, so value of C is given 0.1 normal. In chapter 3 you have learned about the different concentration of solution, that is molarity, normality or molality. So molarity means mole per liter, molality is also used, it is mole per kilogram of solvent, and normality means gram equivalent mass per liter. So how can you solve these maths? Follow here. We know that equivalent conductance equal to lambda equal to kappa into 1000 centimeter cube divided by C, and where kappa equal to 1 by R into L by A. And here is given the value of R 50 ohm and C concentration is 0.1 gram equivalent per liter. So putting the value, we can easily determine the value of kappa, that is a specific resistance, specific conductance. Then directly multiplying with the volume, we can easily determine the value of equivalent conductance. Another math, at 25 degrees centigrade, 0.01 molar sodium chloride solution in a conductivity cell shows 384 ohm resistance. If cell constant is 0.5 per centimeter, then what is the molar conductivity of that sodium chloride solution? Here is also given the value of M, that is 0.01 mole, R 384, L by A, cell constant L by A, that is 0.5 per centimeter. So molar conductivity, we easily determine the molar conductivity from this formula. Putting the value of all factors, we can easily determine the value of molar conductance. So like this way, in very easy way, you can solve the all problems based on conductance of electrolyte. So my dear students, for extra practice at home, I have kept here some maths. So following the process properly, you will do this math and send into my personal ID by tomorrow. So today up to this. Thank you everybody and goodbye.